What's going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Stephen Twitch Boss, dancer and a former DJ of Ellen DeGeneres. Okay. Reportedly, he passed away, and he passed away due to him ending himself at a hotel that he had just checked in. He leaves behind a wife and 3 children. At the age of 40, he's no longer here. There is a trend that I have been seeing recently of men ending their own lives. You saw it recently with Jason David Frank. He got into an argument with his wife at a hotel, and he ended up ending himself. And we left with these questions. You know, a guy that's known for bringing so much joy to other people as a dancer, you know, always with a smile on his face. If you go to his social media, he is dancing with his wife as if everything is good, like there's no problems, there's no issues, right? So what would drive a man who seemingly has everything? He has a loving wife, family, people that love him and adore him. What would drive him to do what he did? What is driving men in 2022 to say, you know, I no longer want to be here. I no longer want to be alive anymore. I'm ready to leave my family behind, because in these situations, the family gets left behind. They have to pick up the pieces. His wife is going to be a widow. The children without a father. What drives these men to do this? I saw, and I'm going to bring it up, where he talked about overcoming hardships in his life, getting to where he is. I have no doubt that there are things that he has dealt with that he has been able to have control over, because when people go through things, they're able to control how it makes them feel. That's why comedians come from a dark place and they're able to bring joy to other people by using their traumas and the things they've gone through as a way to entertain others, because it's a way to get through that trauma. This man seemingly had everything, but decided it wasn't enough. When he checked into the hotel, the staff said that everything seemed normal, didn't seem like there was any issues. But a lot of times, us as men, we're not allowed to show our emotions. You know, we're not allowed to be too transparent, because if we are, people are going to see us as weak. A lot of times we can bottle things up for so long that we just want to let go. What was the purpose of going to the hotel? What did he need to do? This is sad because, again, the family gets left behind to pick up the pieces. Something deep inside him said, I couldn't do it anymore. I could not have this smile on my face to entertain others, because me on the inside am falling apart and I can't hold on to it. Us as men, we go through pain and frustration. Things that you would think we would be able to control, but we can't. So what we do is we entertain. We put on a mask. We pretend like everything is okay, but it isn't. In 2022, we have everything. And you would think that because we have everything, that we'd be happy. This man has a beautiful wife, family, seemingly good career. His wife as well. But it wasn't enough to fill that void that he had. A lot of people don't understand the void. There's a void deep inside of us. The more we have, the more that void actually grows, because we feel like we should have more than what we have. We should be happy, but we aren't. We still have that emptiness that grows until it overtakes us, and there's nothing left of us. There's nothing left but a shadow of who we were. Pain that gets more and more and more. It's not a physical pain, it's more of a mental pain. Mental illness and mental health, it should be more awareness. But us as men, we have to work through it. We're not allowed to say that we hurt. We're not allowed to really say something is wrong. We see it, it's seen as a stigma. Nobody cares about men in 2022. Look at how they treat men. Look at how they throw men under the bus. Look at how they attack masculinity. Men don't have a place. They don't think they have a place in this world anymore. Even when they are a husband and a father, they don't feel like they have a place in this world anymore. But he had a place in this world, and it's unfortunate. I would hope that he had reached out to people and talked to them, but a lot of times, you hold things in until it consumes you, and once it consumes you, there's nothing you can do. Again, the hotel staff, they said they didn't seem like anything was wrong with him. He seemed like he was perfectly fine, right? But you have people that may have chosen to end it all, who will be normal because they don't want to alarm anyone. They don't want anyone to stop them from what they are doing. It's just like when I spoke about this young female who wrote a note saying that she was leaving this earth. She was content. She was content to leave this earth and never come back. This is sad for a lot of reasons, but I think it's sad because I wish there was somebody that could have talked to him, gave him confidence that you didn't have to go this route, that your family are going to need you, your friends are going to need you, your fans or the people that follow you, the people that you give inspiration to. You see, there's a lot of other people who are in the position, unfortunately, of Stephen, and they feel like giving up. They feel like it's not worth it anymore. They feel like, why am I here? I have nothing but this trauma, this pain, these issues that just won't go away. Every time I accomplish something great, it comes back. It comes back. It tells me I'm not good enough. It tells me that I haven't accomplished enough. It tells me that, I'm not a good husband or good father. You hear that noise. That's all it is. It's noise. You'd hope that somebody would be there to be able to tell them that everything is okay, to tell them that there is no problems whatsoever going on in your life. Your life is in your hands. You can control everything that's going on. But we don't hear that voice. We hear the loud naysaying voice that, tells us that, we are our own worst enemy. We aren't worth saving. We'll never be good enough. And a lot of times, a lot of guys they give up. 2022, men are not happy. You see, when you see people in society and media attack men, you got to understand it hurts a lot of men out here who are doing things the right way. They're like, why are they attacking men, talking about patriarchy and talking about, male privilege, taking acting roles away from men, producing jobs, right? Because they want to be inclusive. A lot of men are being pushed out of certain markets for the sake of diversity and inclusion. That hurts men. It drives them into depression. I'm not saying that that's what's going on with Stephen, but that's going on with other men as well, who feel lost, who feel like they're under constant scrutiny and attack. Nobody's there to protect them and tell them that they're doing things the right way. No one cares about men. No one cares about men in 2022. It's all about women. It's all about female empowerment. The future is female. They don't care about the good men out here who just want to be husbands and fathers. No one cares about that. They just care about pushing agendas. That's all they care about. You know, they only care about inclusion and making sure that women are represented. At what cost? At what cost? We are at a time where men feel so beaten down. And that's why you're seeing an increase of these guys taking their lives. A lot of y'all think, oh, I can't believe that this is going on. This is going on because this is the programming that have been instilled in society for years. And now you're starting to see the ramifications of it. Men who seem like they have perfectly good lives going on, ending themselves. It is because of the programming in society that tells men they're not good enough, increasing that void that they already have in them. Sad all around. What can we do? What can we do to fix the voids that we have? What can we do to make sure that men like this, who seemingly have everything great going on in his life, doesn't want to just say enough of this, can't do it anymore? This shouldn't be happening in 2022, but this is where we are, people. This was 3 days ago. This was 3 days ago. You want to see another post? This was 4 days ago. This was 4 days ago, people. This was his wedding anniversary with his wife 4 days ago. I think it was celebrating their wedding anniversary. Perfectly, good people should not be in these situations. It's a lot of questions. There are probably a lot of things that we will never know about what happened in this situation. I want men to understand that you can get help. You're never too tough. You're never, you don't have to, it's nothing unmanly about, seeking help, seeking guidance from others and advice. Because we're all at times where we're done, we had enough, but there's always something to fight for. See, we only live once in this society, once. We only get one chance to get it right. And we should make the best of it. But sometimes it's never enough to fill that void that a lot of men have these days, unfortunately. Hopefully, we can stop this type of thing from happening. But the way society is nowadays, I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm very hopeful. But until things really start to change, the direction that we're heading in, you're going to start to see more of this. So rest easy to Steven, Twitch boss. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I'll see y'all next one. Y'all take care.